Good morning, boys and girls. And this week in Number, we're going to be learning about number patterns. Our learning intention, we are learning to describe, continue and create number patterns resulting from performing addition or subtraction. And we know we're successful if you can identify and write the rules for number patterns. Now today we're going to be focusing on number patterns by adding. So let's have a look. We have our number chart just here, all the way to 100. Now when we're working out number patterns and we're adding, a lot of you would know skip counting by 2, 5s and 10s. And some of you would know skip counting by 3s and 4s and 6s. So let's have a look at skip counting to begin with. So if we were going to count and create a number pattern, let's start off with counting by 5s. You can count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Now this number pattern can continue well and truly past 100 into the thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, all the way past 1,000,000, like any pattern can. And as you can see the pattern it's making. It's making two distinctive lines, and you can see what will come next in your pattern every time you count. Now if we have a look at counting, we'll clear our board, clear that, and we'll count by 10s. So we'll choose another colour. 10, 20, 30, don't forget to count with me, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So you can see we've made another pattern of counting by 10s. So you can see at the very end column, you can see it goes down in one straight row, the pattern. Now we'll clear that, and this time we're going to count by 2s. Are you ready to count with me? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And now we can see the pattern by adding on what was made by counting by 2s. Every second number, every even number, every odd number has been left out. There is another pattern there on the board. We can count by even or odd numbers. So we can go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 for even, or we can look at all the white numbers and we can go 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 for all the odd numbers. So we have two patterns we've created, and we'll clear this one. Now for our maths today, we don't necessarily always start in the same area. So we're used to starting off at 5 and counting along by 5s. What happens if we started counting by 5s at a different number? What does it look like? So if we started counting by 5s right in the middle of our board here, and so we click on 45, we need 5 more. So then we would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And after you've done a couple, you might start to see the pattern it's making. And you no longer have to keep counting on. You can just see the pattern forming. So you can click down all the numbers because we can see that pattern now. But what happens if we didn't start on 45 to count by 5s and we started actually on 42? Well, we do the same thing. We count on by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 47. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 52. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 57. And can you see I'm starting to form a pattern? Who can guess what the next number would be? Yes, if you guessed 62, you got it correct. Have another go. 67, you got that correct too. Can you see the pattern forming? And so we can just click all of these down because we know we can trust our count that the rest would be counting by 5s. So we don't actually have to begin with 5 to count by 5s. We can also count in the middle somewhere and start off by 35, but we can also make it that we're starting off by a number that we're not used to, like 42, and counting by 5s. In today's work pack, you've all got essential assessment sheets based on where you are with your learning to complete in number patterns. You all have little activities to watch, or some of you have games to play. And when you go on, I want you only see a couple of numbers and you have to fill in the blanks. And so I want you to practice using that strategy I've just taught you now. Now I'm going to put this hundreds chart on so that you can help yourself when you're looking at patterns, and you can use this to guide you through your activities. Okay, well, happy learning today, and I'll talk to you later on tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow we have our Zoom class meeting, whole grade at 9 AM, and we have that every Tuesday morning, and I hope to see you all there with your pets. It's a pet day tomorrow, so bring your pet. We love to see what pet you have. Bye for now.